Hi guys, today I'm going to do a drop swirl. I think all my temps are pretty close to the same. This thing is reading a little higher than I like, but they feel like they're a lot lower than that. So yeah, they're all reading about 125, but they feel like, they're getting kind of gloppy, like they're about 123. So we're gonna get started, or 120 I mean. First, I'm doing strawberry, so it's all going to be pink. So I'll pour most of that in first. Leave a little bit here. Always spray down the bubbles. I'm going to start with the darker pink and get that poured in. So when you're doing a drop pour, start from high up, you pour down. Hopefully it's not blending. It does not look like it should be, but you never know what it's doing down there. So I'm going to pour this one from high up as well. And then what that does is it kind of pulls it to the bottom, hopefully, when the higher up you are. Now I'm going to do this one a little closer, because if you can see, they're not blending when I pour it when it's on top. This one's going to hopefully keep it closer to the top a little bit. Look at that. When I just pour it like this, it just sits right on top. That's what you want to look for when you're getting ready to decide whether or not your colors will blend too much. If you just kind of do this and it sits right on the top, doesn't really go anywhere, you're pretty good. Pretty golden. Okay, so I'm going to try this one too as well, closer to the top. I don't know, I did my other two colors kind of similar in color. I don't know if you'll be able to tell the difference when we're done. We will see. Do you see how I went up like that and it created that perfect U? That means they're at a really good temperature right now. And also because we are closer, it's not pulling it down. So to get it to go down higher, you just pull it up and let gravity do its job. I just hope it's not all blending down there, and I also hope you can tell the difference in the colors, because these are, pink kind of all looks the same, especially when one is not clear. But look at that. That's perfect, sitting right on the top like that. I spray down bubbles. I'm going to do this one more time. And I do have a little bit of leftover pink, and I'm going to use that to make some unicorns, so I'm okay with it being a little bit left over. This one's already started to harden. It should stay on the top, hopefully. Where's the spoon? This one is giving me a little bit of trouble there. There we go. Look at that, right on the top. That's what I want. I want kind of a design. Swirl, swirl, swirl. There we go. It's a little over full, but there we go. The most important thing when you're doing swirls, temps. Temperature, temperature, temperature. Now this is bowing a little bit, as you can see. I'm going to put I just put these things on here I just used, my measuring cups. And they're heavy enough that they push up against the side. And I realize it's now going to make a mess and make all this run off, and that's going to suck. But it drives me crazy when, maybe I'll wait till this hardens a little bit to do that. But it really does drive me crazy when the size of the bars are different. It's really hard to cut them and make them even. Oops, this is not, well, oh well. Anyway, I'm going to stop this from coming off because I did pour a little bit too much in. When I put this up here, it's going to pour even more. So I'll be back to cut it. Bye. Hi guys, so here I am cutting the strawberry soap I made earlier. Sorry. Trying to find a good cut on this that makes these bars about 4 ounces, not 5. Since yesterday when I cut those bars from the new mold, most of them ended up being close to 5 ounces. Look at these swirls. I was so worried that these weren't going to turn out, but they did. They're perfect. Let's see some more here. Wow, pretty cool. I love it when it does that. I'm gonna weigh these because these feel heavy. Oh, and about 4 ounces. So this is a pretty good cut. So what I'm doing is, you know, I'm just moving it just barely to the end of my miter box here and cutting. So let me get the rest of these cut real quick and we'll get to see all the swirls. Oh shoot. I hate it when it does this. I can't hold the bar down and cut and it always moves at the bottom. The loaf does. That one was pretty even. See, that one weighs a lot though. That one weighs 4.5. Look at these swirls. So I got about half of it done. There's that one. I don't know how good these are turning out because of the lighting, but they're pretty neat. So blind swirling is hard because you never know really. Well, let me rephrase that. Any swirling is hard because you never really know how it's going to turn out. Blind swirling is even worse. I like it better when I can swirl as I go and see it. There's another one. That one's pretty cool. You see that one? That's the back side of it. Every single bar is different. That's what I like about swirling. Every single bar is unique. They're all different. And this one feels small. Yikes, barely 4 ounces. I got that one. Pretty cool. So these ones have a little bit of a high top on them because this one's a lot bigger. Oops. Yeah, this one's 5. Oops. But because the mold was bowing a little bit, and when I pushed it in, the top had kind of already hardened. So it formed a little bit of a thing on top. I don't know how to explain it, but it was like a little bit of a mound. This one's heavy too. Look at those. Pretty neat, huh? Here, let's see. I have a little bit of it. I haven't. Well, probably shouldn't drop your knife. So anyway, here's the top. I don't know if you can tell too well, but it's got like a little bit of a top there. But it looks differently. It doesn't really quite look like I didn't do anything to it. There's no texture to it. It's nice and smooth. But it's kind of like a mountain, I guess. Good way to put it. So, I gotta wash my knife now because I dropped it. But there it is. There's the cut. Thanks for watching.